Hello, everyone, and welcome to Warriors Ignite Livecast. Today's topic is Fit to Lead in 2024. So if you guys have any comments, you should, or if you guys have comments, yes, you should be able to put them in the comments section on YouTube or Facebook or Twitter in the comment section area if you have anything that you'd like to say in the comments. But let's get right into this because we've got 2024 coming, and our health should be our main concern. Because if we don't have our health, the rest of it doesn't matter. And I'm sure you're well aware of this. But if you don't feel good, if you have no energy, you feel sluggish, you don't want to get out of bed in the morning, you can't concentrate, you can't focus, you've got brain fog. If it's hard to even lead yourself, it's impossible to lead anybody else. So our health should be our main concern, and it should not be a New Year's resolution. It really has to be a lifestyle that we make a commitment to, so that we have to care about ourselves enough to take care of ourselves, so that we can help take care of everybody else and support everybody else. Because if we don't take care of ourselves first, we're going to be useless for everybody else. And we're actually a burden on everybody else if we're, sickly. So what I'm going to do is build a foundation of the things that we should be doing as just a lifestyle, and talking about some of those health benefits, the ways that if you're doing the wrong things, they crash your health. So let's get right into that. And we're going to start with the things that we should not be putting in our mouth. And obviously, processed foods is one of the first things that we should not be putting in our mouth. When you turn it around and it's got 1,200 ingredients in it just to keep it from spoiling, or things that we can't even pronounce. These things that we should not be putting in our mouths. We've also become a very quick and easy society. We want it right now. So we go to McDonald's of all places. Well, if you just absolutely don't care about yourself at all, well, then McDonald's, fast food places, these types of things is what you should do, because you're putting crazy amounts of toxins in your body. I mean, you see a picture, I'm sure you guys have all seen this, pictures of a fresh McDonald's meal and then a meal that has been a 10-year-old meal that it looks the same because of the toxins and the poisons and preservatives that they put into their food that is not meant for human digestion. We should not be putting those things in our mouth. If you care about yourself, you won't put those things in your mouth. You need to make changes. It's not, these things that we do are simple. They're not necessarily easy, but they're simple, and you have to plan ahead if you care about your health. So no processed foods, as much as possible. Try to eliminate those from your diet. Sugar is one of the top things that we should try to eliminate. And one of the things that I say about sugar is, if we try to just completely carve every bit of sugar out and just go cold turkey, well, the next thing we know, we're downing, a dozen donuts or whatever, because we just can't do it. So, go easy on yourself. One of the things that I like to do for myself so that I don't do those things and stay away from all those sweets is I'll use some natural sugars like raw, unfiltered honey and real maple syrup, those types of things. So try to do those reasonably good sugars, those natural sugars, so that you're not using all those processed sugars and just wrecking your health. Because one of the first things that sugar does to your health is it crashes your immune system. And because they're lobbing one disease at us after the other, and we become a sickly society, we have to be our own first line of defense. Nobody else out there is going to care about your health. especially if you don't care about your health. And sugar just eliminates your immune system. So it is best to try to stay away from it as much as possible, so that you boost your immune system, because we need to stay healthy. It's also one of the main causes of heart disease. It's not high cholesterol. That is a bunch of baloney. It's sugar. So eliminating that will help to improve your heart health. It also disrupts your gut health. It increases inflammation, which obviously is going to lead to disease. Inflammation leads to all kinds of diseases. Makes you fat. Everybody knows this. It accelerates aging. And cancer loves sugar. It is fuel for cancer cells. So eliminating sugar, again, boosts your immune system, keeps you healthy, less likely to get any types of cancers. Cancers can be from also environmental things, toxins, but sugar feeds it. So we need to try to stay away from sugar as much as we can. Also increases risk of type 2 diabetes. These diseases that are fueled by sugar. So we need to, again, try to decrease that or eliminate it if we can. It also damages your brain. It decreases the production of BDNF, which helps to build new neurons in your brain and to repair damaged cells and neurons in your brain. It decreases the production of that. So again, a good reason not to be ingesting sugar. It's also highly addictive. We know this just as much as crack is. Hard to believe, but yes, we all like our sugar. So again, try, going down to things like raw honeys and pure maple syrup instead of all of the processed sugars. Another thing is, what are some of the things that we should be eating? Well, healthy fats like avocados, foods that are high in omega-3s like salmon, or the seeds are like chia, flaxseed, pumpkin seeds, walnuts. That's got those high omega-3s, healthy oils in them. Proteins such as chickens and chicken, eggs, bison, lamb, these types of things. When you're eating meat, you should, especially today, make sure that it's grass-fed, pasture-raised types of things, organic meats that are not going to put more of a toxin load in your body. You're eating clean, healthy meats for you. If you're a vegetarian, I was raised vegetarian, and I ate a lot of substitute meats. I try to stay away from substitute meats now, because I would recommend meat before I would recommend the substitute meats. You should look at the ingredients. The stuff in it is not good for you at all. I would stay away from substitute meats for the most part. But again, the healthy things like berries, green veggies, of course, mushrooms, onions, garlic, turmeric is an amazing health food for you with amazing benefits. So again, there's the processed foods. Eat healthy foods. Wheat is one of the things that has gotten so bad for us, and one of the reasons is because it's so highly processed now. It is highly processed and hybridized. Wheat fields used to be as tall as you and I are, and now it's called dwarf wheat. The wheat looks like that for supposedly higher yield. It's just not wheat anymore. It's not the same thing that it used to be. So, and it causes all kinds of things. It causes inflammation. It causes brain fog. People are highly sensitive to it now. One of the reasons would be is because it's highly soaked in glyphosate, which is a poison. They try to tell you it isn't. It is, and it is wrecking our health. So wheat is something that you should avoid. If you're going to eat wheats, try to eat the heritage wheats, such as Well, none of it's going to come to me right now, but try to find those heritage wheats that are healthy for you. Good, healthy sourdoughs made out of this good wheat. You can find those wheats if you do a little bit of research. Oil. What kind of oils should you be cooking in? Healthy olive oils and coconut oils, and we should not be using or grass-fed butters, organic grass-fed butter. We should not be using vegetable oils or seed oils. Those are highly inflammatory and they wreak havoc on your health. So we should stay away from the seed oils, the canola oils, the vegetable oils, completely and also processed foods are loaded with those. So we should try to stay away from that. We should be drinking lots of water. It does amazing for your body for all kinds of reasons. It gets rid of toxins in your body. When you wake up at the first thing in the morning, you should drink 8 ounces. A lot of times we wake up and there's several reasons. We'll wake up and we're just starving. What we are is hydrated. Get up, drink 8 ounces of water, put some lemon juice in there for the vitamin C. It's very good for your body. And you'll notice that the hunger goes away and it gets your body woke up and it really helps get your organs moving. So you should start your day with water and you should be drinking it throughout the day. Get one of those big jugs that you carry around. Some people just don't like water. Well, add things to it, like a lemon or a lime or some crushed mint or berries if you like. But you can make your water your own. But staying hydrated throughout the day is very important. What are some of the things that water does for you? A lot of things that we probably already know. Oh, also another thing I would suggest is one of the things that water does is one of the reasons we have high blood pressure is because we don't drink any water. So our cells have become very, very restricted. And water plumps them back up again so that the blood can flow through them. And one of the things that helps also is adding some Celtic salt to it or Himalayan pink salt because of the minerals that are in it. There's several types of magnesium in it, and it helps draw the water into the cells, and the cells, because of those minerals, will relax and draw the water into it. So if you add maybe put it on your tongue before you drink water, or chew a few brocks of it or some kernels of it. Drink your water. It helps to draw the water up into the cells. So no table salt, fake salt. You shouldn't be using that kind of salt. Your salts should be Celtic salts, Himalayan, those types of salts. You have a headache? Try drinking water. You're probably dehydrated and the headache will go away. It's going to help reduce symptoms of constipation, makes your skin look better because it's hydrated. It reduces and helps to reduce brain fog. A lot of times we just need water. Achy, creaky joints because we're never drinking any water. The water helps to cushion our tissues, our joints. So water is essential for that. So water. A lot of times, a lot of the things that we're feeling throughout the day is because we're so dehydrated and our body is screaming out for water. So very important that we stay hydrated. Getting plenty of sunshine. We should be out. I know it's winter now, so nobody, including myself, wants to go outdoors. I'm a sunshine, warm weather person, but we should be getting plenty of sunshine. Sunshine has gotten a bad rap, but we need it. And, sunscreen is, say something probably controversial here, but it's really not your friend. It is blocking the rays that you need on your skin. We shouldn't obviously be going out there and roasting ourselves, but we need the free access of sunlight into our skin. The other thing is we go out and we wear sunglasses. We actually need those rays into our eyes. Actually, that is the best source of how we absorb sunscreen is through our not sunscreen. Sunshine is through our eyes. So we shouldn't be looking directly at it, of course, but those rays should be, being allowed to have access to our eyes so that we can absorb it. That's the best way to get sunshine, believe it or not. If you want to have a natural source of sunscreen, coconut oil actually has a 20% natural sunscreen in it. And that's what I'll use if I'm out in the sun and know that I'm going to be out in the sun for a while. I use coconut oil on my skin, but not sunscreen. It's got all kinds of toxins in it itself. We should avoid that, in my opinion. And also the vitamin D that you're getting from the sun, it is used in almost all of our cellular functions. So our body needs vitamin D. It's great. It's good for our bone health. It boosts our immune function. So it's vital for that, which is very important, obviously. And it boosts mental health and brain health. So we should be getting plenty of sunshine. If in the winter months we're not getting enough sunshine because of the weather, then you should be supplementing with at least 5,000 IUs a day, vitamin D3 with K2. Very important. The next thing that's very important is exercise. If we want to live a long life and we're still mentally and physically able, you don't want to be a vegetable. You want to live a long life where you're still got your mental faculties going on. You're still, physically able. That requires, along with a healthy diet, it requires exercise. So what are some of the things that the exercise does for you? Well, it increases oxygen flow and blood flow to your brain, for one, so that your brain works well, clears out that brain fog, helps your brain to work better because it has oxygen and blood flow. It improves, again, your immune system, gives you a nice, healthy immune system so that you can fight any disease. It also, because of your improved immune system and reduced inflammation, you combat a lot of those major diseases, especially as you get older, because you have kept yourself healthy because of exercise. It reduces those chances of those major diseases, heart disease, that type of thing. It strengthens your bone and bone density. As we get older, that's very important. So it strengthens your bones. It reduces, it's an anti-ager. We all want that as well. And increases energy. And of course, a great benefit is weight loss as well. So exercise is essential. I recommend that the types of exercise that you should be doing is strength training, especially as you get older, because you lose the tone in your body, you lose muscle mass, you lose bone density. Well, exercise helps to reverse all of that, and it is essential. I also recommend to mix in there high intensity exercise. For myself, what I really enjoy is tennis, which is really great, a form of high intensity. There's high intensity work, that's sprinting. But you can look up online and find some high intensity workouts. I have which I was going to do and I forgot to do it, but I have some high intensity workouts that I may just upload a PDF that you can download once this is over as well. So, and then what you shouldn't be, another thing that you shouldn't be eating, and a way to go about is just not eating at all. And that would be called fasting. Fasting has an amazing array of health benefits for you, especially the longer that you go. You can start by intermittent fasting. If you've never done it at all, and intermittent fasting means to shorten that window time period in which you eat in. So if you get up and eat breakfast and you're eating all day long, you're always eating. So, try to push that window back break fast. That's all that means. Breakfast is kind of something that's just a social construct. Was kind of created. Eating is whenever you decide that you're going to have that first meal in the day. So you can start pushing that back little by little, until your first meal is somewhere between 11 and noon. And then you're having like a 6 to 8 hour eating window. That's what intermittent fasting is. So instead of having that first meal at breakfast, you have that first meal at around 11 to noon, and your last meal somewhere between 6 to 8, so that you've shrunk that eating window. And so say you've have that 6, now you're just having a 6 hour eating window, 6 to 8 hours. Well, that other time period, what your body is doing is resting and repairing. So if you go, say, upwards of 17 hours without eating, your body, this is what it will do. It increases human growth hormone factor, which helps to build muscle, slow down aging. Also within that 17-hour window, you're going to have burned up all the glucose or sugar in your body, stored glucose, and then you start burning fat. So because getting to a 17-hour window is when you start burning that fat, because you've gone through your glucose store, which you want to do. Also at that 17-hour window, you start going into autophagy. And what autophagy is you start repairing damaged cells. You start cleaning out the cell trash because you haven't eaten in that time period. So your body starts to be able to repair and restore itself. So and you get to the 24-hour period, and you start increasing that BDNF in your brain, which starts to help to repair and restore your brain. So, and of course, by that time you have ramped up fat burning. You also start growing stem cells in your gut, so it starts improving gut health. And the more and more that the longer period of time that you fast, all of those benefits compound. More autophagy, more fat burning. You're burning using ketones instead. You're improving insulin sensitivity, so it's great for diabetics. If you get to 36 hours or 72 hours, you are able to reset your immune system, because you have given your body that time to heal and restore and to repair itself. Incredible energy. You've boosted your metabolism. Your cognitive ability is through the roof. Your brain is just singing by then, because you're not using all of that energy to digest food. Now your body is able to reset itself, repair itself, burn all of that fat, get rid of those damaged cells and repair your body. So that's what you want to be able to get to. If you manage to get to intermittent fasting, then every once in a while, maybe once a week, just have a day where you have one meal during the day, or maybe once a week, or maybe twice a month, where you don't eat at all during the day. All of this is for your health. It benefits you. You don't have to be very rigid. You want self-care, because being too rigid on yourself, a lot of times, then you just completely backtrack. But do it in a way that it benefits you, and it restores you, and it rejuvenates you. Remember, this is all about self-care. It's about caring about yourself, making a commitment to love yourself. This is actually what you're doing when you take care of yourself in this manner. Another thing that's important, and I know a lot of people struggle with, is getting good sleep. And this, you need to plan for it. Everybody needs at least most people, not some people are anomalies, but to get a good solid 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night. And what this does is it's another way to repair and restore your body. It helps decrease anxiousness and boosts mood. It decreases cortisol buildup because when you're getting that, which helps to reduce that anxiety. It also, cortisol, the fat is, because of cortisol, the fat is, around your gut area, and sleeping helps to reduce that cortisol that's in your body so that you can help to reduce some of that gut fat that you have. So it helps you to lose weight, actually, if you're getting good sleep. It also repairs the body while you're sleeping, repairs tissues, repairs cells, repairs cells in your brain, cleans out the toxins and the plaque buildup in your brain. And if you're not getting that 7 to 8 hours every night, that is collecting in your brain. So very essential to get good sleep. It is part of your healing foundation, your health foundation, your health lifestyle. Now, if I was going to talk about any supplements that I would recommend that you just take, just the basics. Again, if you're not getting enough sunlight, vitamin D3 with K2, it's essential. 5,000 IUs to keep your health good. Vitamin C, at least 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C. Zinc, you should be taking. Quercetin, magnesium, very essential for your health and all the functions of your body to keep you healthy. If there's things going around, NAC is going to be, as you know, colds, flus, NAC is very essential for boosting your glutathione levels and your immune system. And it's good for your lung health, for if there's any of the types of those viruses or flus going around. So NAC can help to boost all of that as well. And there's a lot that I could talk about, but I can do that in another live. But just some of those basic essential ones that you want to keep yourself healthy and your immune system boosted. So like I said earlier, these things are simple. It's a lifestyle change. It's not necessarily easy. So what you need to do, because it's not necessarily easy, is you need to plan it out. We're talking meals that you can do, meal planning. Plan your entire week out. Have it maybe meal prep before time, but know what you're going to do so that and have the food available in your house so that you're able to prepare your meals, healthy meals for yourself at home. Have a routine that works for you. You know, you don't want your routine to restrict you. You want it to be a routine that works for you. Have your gym bag ready. Have the days, that you're going to be going to the gym or your home workouts, but be prepared for that. Have it planned out so that, if you don't plan for it, you're not going to do it. So it's part of this lifestyle change. It's part of building this firm foundation, is planning it out. Because if you don't plan, then it's not going to happen. Again, it's a commitment that you're making to yourself. It's caring about yourself. It's loving yourself. You have to look at it differently. Oh, this is something I have to do. I dread to do. Well, it's caring about yourself, and it's making you the very best that you can be. And it needs to, just be a lifestyle that you are committed to. Building that firm foundation. And then speaking about firm foundations, coming this Monday, we will be starting, and I've been talking about it for a while now, but we'll be starting our firm foundation masterclass. And it's based out of the book of 1 Corinthians for warrior women. And that is starting on Monday, January 1st at 6:30. There'll be 16 sessions of that every Monday following after that. So you can sign up for it at this link. I'll put this here. It's at facebook.com Warrior Women Leaders, the Facebook page. If you want to go there, you can sign up for it, and it will give you the Zoom link to attend. It's live via Zoom. You can also go to my website. You'll find it there as well. But if you go to the Facebook page, it'll give you handy reminders and give you that Zoom link. So I hope you guys find that helpful. It was a lot of information, but I really this year, my goal is to help you build that firm foundation so that you can be the very best person for yourself, and then you can go out and lead others. So I will see you again next time. You guys have a blessed week.